Have you guys ever been resistant or frustrated by that time of the month because you have such bad PMS symptoms, the bloating, the fatigue, the maybe even nausea? Did you know that it's not necessary to endure this pain? Did you know that with a couple little tweaks in your lifestyle factors that you can actually get rid of all your PMS symptoms? Welcome to Roots in Fertility. My name is Carly Schroeder. I am a functional nutrition coach, a personal trainer, a yoga instructor, and your fertility coach. And today I want to dismantle the idea that PMS is just a normal part of your monthly cycle, because the truth is that it is not. Okay, so we are often told that mood swings and bloating and acne are just all parts of the normal cycle of having a period. And here is the truth, guys. These symptoms are not inevitable. You do not have to go through that. Once you start to understand the diet and the lifestyle factors and how they play in, you don't have to feel bloated and moody. You're actually going to learn how to support yourself with the food so you don't have to feel like you go in a chocolate frenzy and then have problems with acne. When we believe that we have to endure this pain and it's part of our womanhood and there's no way to get around it and we just take in a leave and lay on the couch, we're actually making our symptoms worse. We're causing issues with the gut when we do that. So instead of taking pain medication and blunting it away and doing whatever you have to, let's turn into some truth. Let's start to acknowledge what you're feeling. So the old way of thinking that women are hormonal during these times of our month, it actually devalues our perspective. And it is ignoring that men also experience hormone fluctuations as well. So the truth about PMS symptoms are they are linked to an imbalance of estrogen and progesterone during the luteal phase of the menstrual cycle. So this imbalance can be influenced by various factors such as stress, your lifestyle choices, your emotional well-being, what you're eating. And so it definitely impacts your hormone levels, in addition to any underlying gut issues. So what can we do to make sure that we can start to get rid of the PMS symptoms? We're going to start to limit our caffeine. We're going to limit processed sugars. I'm talking about white sugar. I'm talking about brown sugar. I'm talking about anything with the oses in the store. You're going to get rid of processed foods, fried foods, things that have canola oil in it, vegetable oil in it. These things are actually disrupting the hormonal balance in your body. You're going to stop ignoring these different symptoms and start to ask questions. Start to lean in. Notice when you start to feel them. Is it, do you have pain around your ovulation? Do you have pain and cramping the entire time through your menstrual cycle? Once we start to understand what's happening and we don't just put them away with taking a pain reliever, we can start to understand what's actually happening in the body. Now, while we crowd out that stuff, we're going to start to add in some of the things that are going to be really beneficial for our body in addressing the symptoms. So we're going to start to drink water, being well hydrated, making sure that we're taking the time before our menstrual cycle to actually tune inward, to go inward, allowing yourself a chance to rest. The reality is we are not men, right? We are women. So we need time inward. We need time to rest before that cycle happens. Whether post-ovulation that egg has been fertilized or whether you're getting ready for that shedding, either way, the body needs rest before that menstrual cycle. So take it as a time to turn inward and give yourself that rest. Now, with rest, with hydration, we're going to also make sure that you're feeding your body foods that are helpful to reduce cravings, so you're not turning and eating a bunch of the processed shit that's making you sick, and instead knowing that your body is preparing for either a new baby to come into this world or the shedding of the lining. Guess what? Your calorie intake goes up. You actually want to eat more food. It makes sense, right? So you're going to be eating carbohydrates that are going to help you increase your satiety. So you're going to make sure that you're getting healthy fats in, you're getting adequate amount of protein in, and then your carbohydrates rather coming from ice cream and chocolate and brownies and chips and popcorn, which is going to make you more bloated. That sodium, that sugar is going to lead to more cravings. It's going to lead to more breakouts. You're actually going to replace it with sweet potatoes and carrots, cooked beets, root vegetables that will actually fuel your body and leave you feeling satiated. It's easier for your body to break it down once it's been cooked, and it's going to be supportive for you than going into either your menstrual cycle, or if you don't have a menstrual cycle, going into your pregnancies. So we're going to start to think different. We're going to adapt a diet that supports hormonal balance to alleviate the PMS symptoms. We're leaning into foods that are rich and essential fatty acids like omega-3. We're leaning into the healthy fats like the butters and the coconut oil and the avocados. And we're leaning in having protein that's going to be supportive to it. If you can, eating organ meats, that's going to be amazing for your body. Bone broths. Leaning into cooked veggies right before your menstrual cycle. And so you're going to start to actually support what your body needs before your menstrual cycle. Then we're going to consider activities that you can do that support your emotional well-being. And so our emotional well-being is going to obviously impact the whole body and how we handle pain. So the week prior to your menstrual cycle, you're going to start to do things and move in a way that feels gentle and restorative to your body. And we're going to start to reinforce those negative behaviors of just laying around and eating chips and just being sad and feeling like crap with positive ones by taking some different actions, reinforcing with visualization or relaxation, leaning into activities that make you feel happy, joy. So hobbies, making time for that, taking time to prioritize yourself. So doing some type of self-care, doing some things that really help you tune in to yourself. These all actually can help you have heightened insights, give you more clarity, and actually give you more productivity when you can harness this phase of your menstrual cycle and turn inward to make the result afterwards so much greater. I am really grateful to be here debunking this idea that PMS needs to be painful, because it doesn't. And I'm sad that you have lived fill in the blank of how many years old you are with suffering of symptoms, because PMS does not deserve the ill feelings and hardship and pain that you have been enduring. If you're looking for a community supporting women and empowering you with tons of resources and knowledge and information and community, then you definitely want to go and join Skool.com/rootsfree. It is available to you to lead to the more fulfilling life, to give you the information that you need to know that you might not be hearing from your physicians, from your doctors who are just giving you the script or the medication to start to dismiss these signs and symptoms. We do not want to dismiss them anymore. We want to actually peek inside. We want to peek inside. We want to look at them. No more dismissal, because when we do that, we're leading to further issues down the road. Like I said at the beginning of this, if you're having PMS symptoms, it is a result of a hormonal imbalance. It's not something to dismiss. It's something that we need to address. So I'm really grateful that you're here. I'm going to see you guys in the next video. If you haven't already done so, hit that little red button, hit that subscribe. It's a way to support me and this channel. so I can offer you more and more content. And if you haven't done this already, join my Skool community. I'm so grateful for you to get to know you there on that platform where we can be in conversation daily. Have a beautiful day. Aloha.